Hi there guys, Nabil here with a second day recap of the Samurai Shodown PAX booth, which is currently happening at PAX East. Obviously, we did a video yesterday about the first day, so now it's time to talk about the second day, which was for Friday the 29th. First things first, there was no news or reveals today. As we previously mentioned, we didn't expect to have that anyway. As the main news, if we have anything new, will be on Saturday during the Samurai Shodown official panel, which did promise some exciting reveals, so we'll see what's that about. Whether this will be one of the new characters or something else remains to be seen. Now let's talk a little bit about what went down. The panel was pretty much as busy as the day before. There were tons of people, few lines. But the lines moved quickly because SNK had quite, I think it's one of the biggest number of stations they had for a game. So the lines were moving quickly, even though there were a lot of people. The general impression is phenomenal. People love the game, as I said yesterday. So really SNK looks like it has a winner on its hand. Another major thing today is they were given some very cool Haomaru's posters, as you can see here. From Samurai Shodown, and to top it off, these posters were signed by the game directors Yasuyuki Oda and Nobuyuki Kuroki. Other than that, we learned new control information about the game. So if you can see here, we have the official control for the PlayStation version. So we have the step forward. So obviously we have the A, B, and C. So A is square, B is X, and C is triangle, and D is circle. Of course, I'm talking about the PlayStation version here. As you can see, we have the control of the game here. So we have the step forward, the jump out, the mobile. So we have a confirmation that we have a mobile wake up. So you can, I believe it rolls forward and rolls back when waking. The new thing here that I don't think I've seen this in a Samurai Shodown game is the ability to willingly drop your weapon. So if you press down and you press B, C, and D, your character will drop his or her weapon, which is really neat. I'm not sure how can you use that in your favor, but I guess again we'll see when the game releases. You pick up your weapon by pressing A. The just defense, which basically happens as you guard just before your opponent's attacks. The stance break, you guard just before the opponent's attack lands, and then you hit A or C. We have a guard break, the dodge that we talked about before, which is done by R1, or if you do it with A and C at the same time, A plus C. Counter is a quarter circle forward, A and C, R1. Blade catch. Now these were huge back in the day, and mainly in Samurai Shodown 2. Now when your character loses his or her weapon, they can only use their hands and their punches or kicks. However, they have one small, not advantage, but the ability to catch their opponent's blade and remove it. And that makes a comeback, and you do that by pressing a quarter circle forward and A and C while unarmed at the time of your opponent's hitting you. You don't get any damage, and you remove your opponent's weapon, which is a pretty hype moment when it happens, and I can't wait to see that happening in major tournaments. And then we have the supers, or as they call them, the weapon flipping techniques, and that's a quarter circle forward. It's universal, and C and D. Right, so it's similar to Samurai Shodown 5 and 5 Special. Surprise attack, which is the overhead that we talked about before, and that's done by C and D at the same time. The rage explosion is A, B, and C, and the lightning blade attack is A, B, and C again. And finally, the super special move are forward and then half circle forward with B and D. And while there are not many videos or any that come out from the booth besides the pictures that we see here, there's this really cool blade catch moment that found its way online on Friday, and that it shows, as you can see here, over and over again, Charlotte holding Nakuru's blade and unarming her. Now we don't see the blade very well, so the angle that they chose is a bit odd, but I think this is just an early build and that's why it looks like that, or maybe because Nakuru's blade is too short, but I'm pretty sure this will look much better when the final game comes out. But there's this cinematic move or zoom that they have, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for day 2 on PAX East panel of PAX East booth of Samurai Shodown. Saturday is when we'll have that actual panel with the game's creators, an original game creator, and we expect to have something new there. Of course, I'll let you guys know what happened. I'll have a recap. The panel will be streamed live. You'll see a link in the description, and we'll talk about it once it's done. Now, as usual, if you like this video, please like. If you didn't subscribe, please do so. And until next time, thanks for watching.